What's going on? In today's video, I wanted to talk about the importance of rest days, specifically for musicians, because I'm a musician, so that's who I'm gonna be gearing it towards, because I know that life, right? And rest days are really important, and that's the video. So like and subscribe. I'm just kidding. It is that easy though, to me, and this came up, I thought about this because, this past week, I did a whole bunch of traveling for gigs. I was in Chicago, then I was in San Francisco, then I came back to Los Angeles, and on my gig in LA, I was playing with a group, all groups that I play with on a regular basis. And one of the guys in the band, a friend of mine, he's talking about, I'm just really tired, I'm doing all these gigs, and then, he also teaches lessons, and all these, he's very busy. He's like, I just need a day, and I'm like, and he's just talking about all the things that he's doing, and I'm just like, and I was just thinking about it, and I was like, that was my last gig for the week, and I was like, I'm gonna just be home doing nothing the next couple days. Now that doesn't mean I have all kinds of things that I'm doing and things that I have to do, and I'm gonna be doing them, but I'm gonna be doing them at my own pace. This is how I approach days off, all that, resting, all that kind of thing, is I just do things at my own pace. So that means I'm gonna wake up when I wake up, which for me is usually very early, right? I don't wake up at 10 or something like that, unless I'm getting home at some ridiculously early hour at like 3 or 4 in the morning or something crazy. I'm gonna wake up on where I have days off. I'm waking up at like 6. If I'm playing the night before, I'll still be up by 8, just because that's just me. I'm a morning person. So anyways, if you're not a morning person, you should probably work on that. I think it's important to work on. This is a whole different video, waking up early in the morning and the benefits of, you can look all that up on YouTube. There's tons of videos on the benefits of waking up early. I'm lucky enough to just wake up early all the time. So anyways, I'm gonna wake up in the morning, I'm gonna make coffee, I'm gonna eat breakfast, I'm gonna, check my email, check social media, I'm gonna be drinking my coffee, I'm gonna be, looking over the things that I need to do during the day, or during the week, or however many days off that I have in a row or whatever. And then I'm gonna just do it as my body tells me it's all right. Now we're doing this. Now we're doing this. Now we're doing this. And I'm chilling out, and I'm stretching and exercising within all of that. I think that that's also a big part of resting for me. It's part of resting. It's like, okay, especially as you get older, you gotta stretch. You need to make sure that your body is in the right form to do your job, which is to play, for me, it's to play shows, So, I'm definitely not the prime example, for health and physical fitness. But, I at least know, okay, I need to be at a certain place, and this is where I'm going, because, I'm not trying to be a big slob on the stage. I don't think people want to see that, I'm not trying to be, I'm just telling you like it is. That's what I think. This is my opinion. Rant if you want to, whatever. This is my rant. It's my channel, my rant. Okay? It's important to be healthy. And with being healthy comes resting. And how I rest, which is I don't rest that much, I have a ton of things to do, like most people, is on my rest days, I take my time. That means that I'm not stressed out. I'm not doing things in a way that are going to cause me to be stressed. I think that's a really important aspect of resting, of rest days. You know, is to unwind, to do those kinds of things. Now, my way of unwinding is still working, but doing things at my own pace. For you, it might be taking a bath and drinking wine. That's not me, though. You know, I'm gonna still like do the things that I have to do. Like today, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna make a video. I've got a bunch of songs that I need to learn for gigs this week. I have more, you know, you see this is a new space compared to my other videos. We're kind of reworking the house a little bit, you know, so I'm like working on those things, all kinds of things that I'm always working on. It's a constant thing, you know, working on life. But within that, I'm doing it at my own pace. I'm not getting frustrated or stressed out or going crazy about it. And you know, relaxing and exercising and stretching while I'm doing all that kind of thing. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but it's how I do it. You know, like you might do it how you want to do it, but I just, you know, I'm just like listening to my friend talk about it. I'm just like, this sounds really stressful. Like you need to relax. You got to chill out. You got to take some time. Like, you gotta take time for yourself to not just be on 10 all the time. Cause like, this amount of stress, it was stressing me out. I was just like, I can't wait to go home and, you know, be with my wife and relax, you know, and be in my space, in my element, doing what I want to do at the timeline that I want to do it at, you know? Anyways, hopefully you're able to do that. I think that it's very beneficial. I think it's healthy. I think that this, you know, constant working and working and working and working and working is overrated. It's overrated. That guy sounded like he's overworking. Now, I happen to know this person, you know, like I know, you know, what kind of life that he lives, you know, what his life is like in terms of, you know, debts and finances and activities, work, all those kinds of things. I think it's overrated. You gotta chill. You gotta relax. You gotta spend time. It's not a race, it's a marathon, right? Life, right? Take your time. There's plenty of time. There's not plenty of time, but there's plenty of time. You know? It's really you know, that's just how I think about it. And, you know, if you have questions or any of that kind of thing, hit me up in the comments. Like and subscribe this channel. Yeah, if you have any input, how do you rest? How do you do rest days? How do you rest after you've been on the road for a week or 2 weeks or 2 months? I don't even travel as crazy as some people. Some people it's like out of control, and I'm just like, and then like I mean I have plenty of friends that do this. Some people like they get off the road and then it's like a whirlwind. I'm just like, oh my god, how do you do that? Like that's not like what? Like they come home and everything seems to be like they're still like in the tornado, you know, and it's like they whip that way, and it's like that's crazy. That's crazy to me, you know. Like balance is important. Balance is important. I think that that's really the big takeaway is balance is really important. Anyways, this video is getting a little long. I'm gonna end it right here. Like and subscribe. hit me in the comments.
See ya.